So today, guys, 2K just updated the new guaranteed free dark matter that every single person can get, and on top of that, we're also getting even more new locker codes, and also we're getting a new set of invincible players, which, by the way, one of them is guaranteed for free. And so like the video right now if you love free stuff like I do, because I know you do. I know you love free stuff. And also let me know down below in the comments what's the best player that you currently have in my team. And so let's get right into it right here, because the first thing that you want to do is you do want to log in, because 2K updated the weekly reward, and it's actually going to be my boy Sean Kemp. And in my opinion, he's definitely one of the better dark matters that we have in my team. Obviously, he's not the best card by any means, especially with all the free stuff that 2K's been adding. That's why I want to know your best player. But Sean Kemp right here, he's 6'10". He can play the small forward position, and I actually do consider him one of the better dark matters, like I said. Obviously, if you do want to get him, you do have to log in every single day, and so that's going to be, you know, today all the way until Friday. And then once you do that, so you do end up getting the guaranteed free dark matter Sean Kemp. You do also end up getting an NBA Champions base pack on Sunday, and then of course you end up getting another one on Wednesday. And you definitely do want to get those free packs, because anytime that 2K releases free packs, you never know, right? So you could get lucky, especially if you saw that pack opening I did. These packs were insane, even though some were not as insane as others. But when it comes to those base packs, you know, you have a chance at getting any of these players, and so it could be anybody from like a gold player, a gold, not a goat, a gold, all the way until a, you know, goats player. And so it could literally be anybody. Most of the time I just be getting rubies, emeralds, and sapphires, but you never know. One day maybe we'll get the NASA's, the goats up in here, or maybe the actual goats, Michael Jordan, up in here. Eventually we gotta get lucky from a base pack, right? Hopefully we do before NBA 2K25 comes around, which is you know, is literally around the corner. And so, you know, make sure to log in every single day if you do want to get that. Sean Kemp, again, I consider pretty good. And if you don't believe me, I'll show you right now how good this Sean Kemp is, bro. This man is a high flyer. His release actually is manageable. Obviously, it's not Patty Mills by any means, but you can definitely green it. He's always had one of those releases. It's mainly just because he's 6'10" that makes him really good as a dark matter. Hey! Even though with, you know, invincibles, you know, free invincibles, the locker codes and everything we've been getting, you might have a better small forward, but if you don't, you know, Sean Kemp is definitely one of those players that can definitely put in work. And just look at him right here, man. Sean Kemp, hey! Look, oh my, oh, I see you, can't wait. He's showing off for the camera right now. My goodness, but look at that release. That definitely is one of the releases that you can definitely time it and you can put in work with, obviously. And again, the most important part is the fact that he's 6'10", and of course a high flyer up in here. Hey, there we go. That's more like it, sir. He's gotta be, you know, it's the Rain Man up in here. He can definitely dribble a little bit, you know, if you know how to move out there. And then of course the fade, you guys can see, is also money. So definitely a must-have card if you do need a small forward. If you got somebody better, then you don't got to worry about it too much. And obviously, don't forget, you can't miss a day. So we're going to get our 500 MT right here, which, by the way, 2K, that should be a lot higher. Now, I do want to take a look at exactly how much Sean Kemp is, because, you know, he is a duplicate for me. So I'm going to be walking away with some free MT. And so let's take a look right here. Sean Kemp, how much are you selling for my boy? 8. Oh, yeah, his price definitely dropped a lot. He's been pretty good, you know, all year. You know, he got the amethyst, then the diamond, and then, of course, the dark matter. And now you can get it for free. And speaking of free stuff, as you know, 2K's been releasing a lot of stuff. I did cover all the agendas and the other free players too in a previous video, so hopefully you watched that. But when it comes to the other stuff that we're getting, obviously, more new locker codes, and they actually have been doing a pretty good job with locker codes. I told them to do it, and they finally listened to the 2K community. And so you guys can actually see right here the breakdown when it comes to Season 8, Week 5. Keep in mind that we are going into 2K25 very soon, so, you know, keep that in mind, okay? Now, when it comes to Friday, you know, obviously, we had all the stuff that 2K added. You know, today, they've been dropping the locker codes. I did cover the locker codes already, so make sure that you guys are watching every single video, because I've been uploading a lot of videos. My bad for, you know, uploading so many, but there's a lot of stuff 2K's adding. And then, of course, you can see Tuesday, complete a final Team USA agenda group for another equal chance Team USA pack featuring 6 player cards. And we actually know who those player cards are, because 2K kind of showed them in the new locker code that we also ended up getting, because they're dropping locker codes. And then, of course, tomorrow we're also getting another locker code. Yes, another locker code. We love locker codes up in here. And so that's actually going to be tomorrow as well, mainly because of Team USA. They're actually playing, which I gotta do a TikTok on as well. And so we are getting a locker code tomorrow too, even though obviously they've been dropping locker codes. And like I said, when it comes to the 6 new invincible players that we're getting, 2K kind of revealed them with the locker code that they released, you know, with this one right here, the Team USA option pack ball drop. When it came to that one, you know, I did make a video, like I said, on it, showing everybody the best, you know, way to drop the ball. the best option pack and the best players to choose from. And a lot of people were confused about this locker code because 2K was kind of cheesing. They didn't really tell us exactly which pack was which, even though I did make this graphic right here. So Invincible 1 is the blue, Invincible 2 is the green, Invincible 3 is like the pink purple one, and then Invincible 4 is red, Invincible 5 is yellow. And so we know 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, we know those because 2K's been adding them, you know, throughout the, you know, this season. So Invincible 1, you know, Hakeem, best option. You know, Invincibles 2, we had Alonzo Mourning as the best option. So there definitely has been some good players, even though I still think every free card that they should have added should have been an option pack, like the locker code. This one right here, you know, Steve Smith really good, Grant Hill really good. You know, definitely some good options there. And then, of course, Invincible 4 is the most recent one that they added, which, you know, David Robinson, really good. Sean Marion, really good, too. These are the top 2. And you can see, they don't show number 5, right? Number 5, even though in the locker code, there was number 5. And 2K does mention, we're getting them. But like I said, they actually showed the players because of the locker code, and bam, look at that right there. We got Chris Paul, Chris Middleton, DeAndre Jordan, Karl Malone, Lamar Odom, and Ray Allen. So this was actually part of the locker code as well. And so when it comes to these players that we're getting on Tuesday as an equal chance pack, you're going to have an equal chance at getting any of these players for free because 2K always does the agendas when it comes to that right there. By now, you should know how that works, right? Basically, you go to the agendas, and then you do the Team USA ones. Now, at the moment, they do still have number 3 and number 4. And so, obviously, number 5 is going to be these players. In my opinion, I think Karl Malone and Lamar Odom and Ray Allen are like the top 3. You know, Chris Paul, too short. Middleton, you know, he's kind of mid. There's already a free Dark Matter Middleton anyway. DeAndre Jordan, not the best release by any means. And so, Malone, you know, Lamar Odom, top 2. Ray Allen if you need a point guard. And so, this is going to be Invincible number 5. And so, when it comes to this one's going to be the one that's going to be available on Tuesday. So, that's going to be an equal chance pack. You have a chance at getting any of these players, and so, you know, it's going to be these over here that are going to be the best ones. Even though, again, I still wish every single pack that you got for free was an option pack, not just the locker codes, you know what I mean? And then, of course, speaking of locker codes, they also ended up releasing this locker code right here. And so far, they have released 2 of the 3 locker codes, even though technically there was 4. And then, of course, the other locker codes that I covered as well. So make sure you're watching every single video so you don't miss out any locker codes. But when it comes to the new one that they also dropped today, you know, as well as everything else, it is going to be this one, Team USA 2024 player. It does say 24 hours, but 2K has been extending some of these, a couple more, because I am still seeing people use this locker code too. And so there's actually 2 of these locker codes available, but of course there's you know, the other ones that I uploaded as well, so you want to make sure that you're watching those too. But when it comes to these 2, this one's gonna be, again, the ball drop, basically. You know, go for Invincible 5 or 4, in my opinion. Those are 2 of the best, the 2 of the best option packs, easily. And then, of course, when it comes to the other locker code, this one, it's just a guaranteed, you know, Team USA player, a current one, so you have a very good chance of getting somebody good. And if you saw who I got, you know, at first I was like, oh no, but then after I was like, oh yes, and it worked out beautifully for me. And so these 2 locker codes are available right now, and of course, like I said, 2K is going to be, you know, releasing the Invincibles Tuesday, more locker codes tomorrow, and so I'll be sure to keep you updated. In the meantime, check out the pack opening I did, check out the other locker codes, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.